Hi, this is Neil Bolden, and let's talk about sharing events on Facebook and how to get just a little bit more value out of it. The example I'm going to give you is a gig. It's a music event, purely because I'm a musician and those are the events that I do. This could be done for anything. You could have a wine tasting coming up at your cellar door. It could be any sort of event. I'm going to show you how to get some value out of previous content that you've made in order to get the event sort of engaged with a little bit more as well. Something I see all the time is that people will share an event and they don't say anything. It's just they share the event, they hope people will see it in the feed, and they click going, and it magically all happens and we have a great time and it's lots of people there. It's not going to happen like that. Take advantage of your old content. Here's an example here. My band Hawker Heights, plug, and this gig will be over by the time you see this, maybe, I don't know. We have a little gig coming up in Northcote here in Melbourne. It's a trio version of the band doing Hammond combo stuff, the Hammond organ, and I've got an event set up for it here. Now notice I've got a nice little bit of artwork done here with the band logo on it and the venue logo and a decent photo, so it's fairly eye-catching and it's nice. I've shared this once before because when you actually create the event, it automatically gets shared in the feed. But when it gets closer to the date, you might want to actually share the event to remind people it's on again. Here's an example of the way a lot of people will share it. So we go into the event and we click share. Share as a post. And it's going to go on my personal timeline. Okay, and they click share, and that's it. So if you go and have a look at the feed, hopefully it's at the top there, yep, share the event. Okay, now this is how it looks in the Facebook feed, by the way. So it's got the nice photo, the nice logo, but notice I didn't say anything. So what is the gig about? What is the event about? I could have elaborated here. I could have been humorous. I could have done all sorts of stuff as well. So not many people are going to engage with that post at all, or at the end of the day, take any sort of action as to whether they're going to come to the event or not. It doesn't actually, this static photo doesn't tell you what it sounds like or anything like that. So you probably see where I'm going with this, by the way. Previously, I had some really nice video content made with some good music on it as well. I've done a lot of work in that. If you've done that, use your old content. This is how you do it. So it's getting close to your event, and let's share your event. Okay, firstly, open up your event in Facebook in one tab in here, okay? And highlight the event link and copy it, okay? Let's open up another tab and find a video you think is really good to share the event. Rightio, so there's a good video I want to share. I've just got this stuff pre-prepared here, by the way. I've copied a post. I've got something I'm going to write as well. So I click share. Let's share it on my personal feed. Okay. No, not on a page I manage, just my personal. You've got a choice here, by the way, too, just on my timeline. Let's actually write something about the event. So what I've actually written here, giving some people information about it too. Tell you about the video and tell you about the event. So flashback to a few years ago, playing some T-Bone Walker with the quintet at the Catfish. Coming up very soon, we're stripping it back to a three-piece Hammond combo, and we're bringing the grease to Northcote. So we're playing at a venue in Northcote with the Hammond organist, the drummer, and me. So it's a slightly different gig. It's a bit interesting, okay? But it's a good video here of us playing a blues tune a few years ago too. And it's still relevant because it looks like us still. So, and then what we have here is I've actually written here, come and hear the B3 in full flight, which is the organ, courtesy of organ whiz Felix Elliott. Now, to get your network spread a little bit wider, get this post seen by more people, if their privacy settings allow it, type an @ symbol and type your friend's name. Okay, there he is. His friends, his network will see him being tagged in this post too. That expands it beyond your connections as well. And the other thing I've done here is I've posted the event link in. So you've given people a visual and an audible example of what the band may sound like, or what your wine tasting event will be like? Will it be set in a nice area? Will there be cheese? Will there be biscuits? That kind of stuff. So we're giving them more information than just a photo and seeing it just get scrolled past in the feed all the time as well. So that's a really good way of sharing a Facebook event when it gets closer to the date. Use your old content as long as it looks really nice, sounds really nice, and it's associated with the event to remind people of what and who you are. And just click the event link in here. I'm just going to click post right now. Let's see how that turns up in the feed. If it does, fingers crossed. Okay, so now I've shared it. There's some information about what the band is. Here's what we sounded like a few years ago. It's a similar vibe. And there's the event link. So just sharing the event link alone is not enough of a strong enough call to action. So that's how you get a little bit of mileage out of Facebook. It's a bit more fiddly, but I actually seriously believe that this actually helps get a little bit more engagement and a few more bums on seats. So if you've got any questions about that kind of stuff, go to gumbo.online and I'll see you soon.